and welcome back. Uh, Bitey McChomp Face, my beloved cow says, "Cut the VOD." Yeah, I cut the recording during the stream at night because I don't want the file sizes to get so large that they're a pain to move around and to edit. Not that I do a lot of editing for the archive, but I do try and trim out some of the dead time. I cut out, like, anytime I turn my camera off, I try to cut out those, like, few minutes. I don't always catch them if they're brief, but... And it's just easier. That's why some nights, like, you see, like, it'll say, like, you know, Tears of the Kingdom Part 4, Tears of the Kingdom Part 5, and then Tears of the Kingdom Part 6.1, Part 6.2. Anytime it's like that, where it's got like a .1 or .2, it's the same night, but it's been broken into two files because I played for so long. And anytime you see A and B, like you might see like, you know, Tears of the Kingdom Part 7A, Tears of the Kingdom Part 7B, that would mean that I stopped playing, played a different game in between, and then went back to it on the same night. Not that anyone would notice or care about these little details, but there is an underlying logic to the things that I do. Sometimes. Where are my warm pants? Sort by pants. There they are. I couldn't find them. Oh no, I drifted way off course. I wasn't moving at all in the direction I thought I was. I mean, that fall should have been disastrous. Forgot that guy was still here. I think there have only been 2 nights where we've played a game and then stopped to play something different and then went back to the original game. I think that happened one night with Battletoads. And that happened one night with Mission Impossible. After I beat Mission Impossible, I had to go back to it later the same night because I wasn't happy about not seeing the true ending. Mission Impossible was a good time. The true ending, which you can only get if you beat the game on easy difficulty. It makes no sense. So I've never figured out what this is. It's a giant sort of lightning bolt. I did everything I could think of to try and electrify this thing, too. Oh. Maybe I have to come here after I get the desert sage. Maybe they'll have an electric power. And I can just get them to open it for me. That's a thought. Alright. I think coming here is a waste of time. Sorry I've done that to us. It's not the first time, it won't be the last. I think that was just last year, right? Mission Impossible? Was that last year or the year before? I think it was a year before last. I played Game Boy Mission Impossible last year. Time moves by so quickly. I've suddenly just realized I have no idea how long I've been watching your stream now. Following since May 2021. So, almost a year Tuesday. I've never appreciated the clouds moving by when we made a dive like this. That's just wonderful. I love it. Hey, Big Evil, welcome in. Always a pleasure. Is this a solo raid we have going on? Big Evil knows no fear and storms the gates alone. Alright, awesome. This is where I think I was trying to get to. Apparently I'm supposed to bring something here that I do not have, though. It's fun to think of the first games you've seen people you watch play, Mile High Roll says. I don't frequently remember very well who came in on which game myself. I know that cows came in during Super Mario 3D World. I think I'm right about that. I vividly remember coming in during Bowser's Fury. Alright. The same game. I wasn't that far off. Same cart. Oh no, I turned myself around. Did I? Never mind, this is fine. I was looking at your YouTube. I think for me it was Ocarina Master Quest. Big Evil says, Frank's journey is coming to a close. You're almost done with Elden Ring. It seems like you've blazed through this game. After, Sekiro, that one took a while. This one you've just barreled through. And 90% of the people I follow got started because of Ocarina of Time, my Hyrule says. Still going, Big Evil says. I mean, you've got like 2 whole months yet to complete the mission. I think you have nothing to worry about. I've kind of thought that since you finished Sekiro, though. I mean, I've kind of thought it from the beginning. But time has only made it more apparent. Oh, hey, a bubble frog. I recognize this cave, Tuesday says. I'm having a hard time imagining going through. This is what I was looking for.
again. Can't hit my mark. Won't do anyone any good. It's you. This changes things. I didn't expect to see you here. But then, you always show up in unusual times. Oh.
I recognize this cave. The one with the bubble frog? That's the one. Yeah, I don't, it's hard to imagine going through and getting all the bubble frogs. I don't know if that's something I'm going to finish. I mean, I'm over halfway there, but also I'm only halfway there. So, Hyrule Castle rose up into the sky. Zelda vanished right in front of you. And now you've come here looking for clues. Link, I understand how you're feeling. Zelda is a dear friend to me as well. I will do everything in my power to help you. But to do that, I need to bring a quick resolution to a problem we, Gerudo, are facing. I'm sure you've noticed that the desert is even more difficult to cross than usual. All the frogs and all the Koroks. That's thanks to this unusual sand shroud. It appeared around the same time the events at Hyrule Castle took place. It has blanketed the whole desert, including our town. Not long after that, swarms of monsters we'd never seen before began attacking. We're calling them Gyptos. Physical attacks don't work well against them. They're slow, but they still make investigating the sand shroud difficult. Were you watching just now? I've been practicing striking that dummy over there with lightning. If I can aim the lightning well, I think it may be an effective weapon against the Gyptos. But this technique is unrefined. I only recently discovered it and still need more practice. I want to master this power so I can use it to defeat the Gyptos. If I can do that, we can investigate the source of this sand shroud and search for Zelda as well. Link, will you help me with my training? I think I can use your arrows to help me aim my lightning strikes. Fire one at that dummy over there. Link, I'd like your help with this. Fire an arrow toward the dummy if I aim for the arrow with my lightning. Ah, there we go. Now let's try something a little trickier. Aim for those dummies over there. Maybe we can hit them all with a single lightning strike. Here's an idea. Don't try to hit a specific dummy. Instead, aim for the area in the middle of all three. Like right around where the rock is jutting out. Oh, but keep in mind that the farther away the target is from me, the longer it will take me to build up the energy to hit it.
Okay.
So we get out of the way, man. That guy. Yes. I'm getting the hang of it now. The Gyptos don't stand a chance against this power.
Oh?
I can't thank you enough for your help, Link.
Oh?
What was that? You never got all the Koroks in Breath of the Wild, did you? No, I did not, Mile Hyrule. I got, like, maybe... I got somewhere between 300 and 400, I think. But, no, I did not hunt down all the Koroks. Hey, Waz, welcome in. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for joining us. We are perhaps on our way to a temple here. I don't know what I did with all the time at the start of the stream, but we're winding our way toward a temple now, I do believe. What was that? Didn't sound like any noise the sand trout has made, that's for sure. You heard that too, right? It was Chief. We received word that a swarm of Gibdos are attacking Karakara Bazaar. Uliara is already on her way there. She's already? Okay, understood. Thank you. Link, we need to head to Karakara Bazaar at once. I must ask for your help. Once again, my lightning and your guiding arrows make us a formidable pair. Do you remember Karakara Bazaar? It's on the oasis north of Gerudo Town. Let's show those Gibdos what we're made of. Let's Gibdos the business. Also, let's try and teleport there, because having no map is yucky. Don't let any more Gibdos get close. Erg. If it doesn't... Oh. Let's go. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. But I'm here now, and we're going to wipe all the Gibdos out at once. Follow me. Link, don't let me down. These monsters stand no chance. Yeah, alright, well, where are you going? What are you thinking? Right here? I was curious, so that would have an effect on the mushroom. I guess it wouldn't during this part anyway, though, right? I've had a nagging feeling ever since I laid eyes on that strange rock, like something bad was going to happen. But I never would have expected this. Oh, they are coming out of the mushroom. That's interesting. Gibdo bones are a really good item, so I want to make sure I pick all these up. The swarm of Gibdos seem to be coming from there. Oh, it's so gross. No. Oh. Oh. Good night, everyone. Let's just end the stream. Oh. I don't like that at all. Look, I tried to do that a moment ago and it didn't work. Just like I said, the story was preventing it. Those Gyptos are so creepy looking, Cal says. Please do wipe them out.
Well done holding the line until we were able to get here. Now that we know the Gyptos are susceptible to lightning, this gives us a major advantage. Huh. Is that Zelda? Real bad. Gerudo Town is in danger. Zelda, wait! She was heading directly toward those tornadoes. And if more Gyptos are hiding in the storm... Uliara, we need to get back now. Link, we're going on ahead. I'll meet you in town.
First thought, you sure have a lot of hearts. There was a bit of drama earlier tonight surrounding my hearts. I actually encountered a character that stole them from me. Like, permanently erased. But I got them back, so. Oh, sorry, that's not for sale. Truth be told, it's kind of a nuisance, so I'd love to give it to you. But its owner is currently missing. If you'd like it, how about making a deal with him when he comes back? Still no sign of Ponthos. I could have sworn I saw him run west into the desert, too. But with that big sinkhole out there, I can't help but worry. You must have seen one by now. The place is in the desert, where the flow of sand gets all swirly like a whirlpool. One false step into one of those, and it'll suck you right in. They're a constant worry to travelers around here. Rumor has it, there are actually caves hidden under those sinkholes. I'm not about to investigate, though. Those things are scary. Young man, please, have you seen a fellow with a scruffy beard around here? Sorry, that was rather abrupt. We're the Caravan Squad, a merchant group hoping to trade in Gerudo Town. Our friend Ponthos has disappeared. When Karkar Bazaar was attacked by monsters, we all ran, taking refuge in the inn. We thought Ponthos was with us the whole time, but when we finally caught our breath, he was nowhere to be found. Between the storming sands and the rush of people, everything was a chaotic blur. I could barely see a thing. But I think I caught a glimpse of Ponthos running out through the west entrance. If we get lost in the desert, our squad's rule is to wait for a rescue in a place that stands out, like near a tall building. But there are a lot of sinkholes in this desert, and they can really trip you up. I don't even want to think about what would happen if you fell in. Our chances of finding will be low enough without the sand shroud, but with it, please be okay, Ponthos. Well, we'll keep an eye out for that guy as well, I suppose. Hey, Angelus, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Always a pleasure to have you drop in. Tell us about your stream and what you were doing, how it went, all the usual details. We would of course love to hear. Missed you yesterday. Thanks for the raid a couple days ago. No problem. It was good to get you live, and with things working, we could actually chat a little bit. GG on Layers of Fear once again. Beat episode 3 of Blood. GG on that as well. Well done. Do you know if that 3 of like 5 or 3 of 7? Like, you know how many total episodes there are? 2 more. 3 of 5. Right on. I hope those go smoothly for you. We started a new WiiWare game tonight at the start of the stream. We played a game called Lit. And that game is really fantastic. We got about, I think, halfway through it, would be my guess. So we will be playing it again tomorrow night at the start of the stream. It's kind of a puzzle game. It involves making pathways through dark rooms with light, and it was very cool. A little bit janky, you know. There were a couple bits of it that were like, well, I don't really like this mechanic, but at the same time, it's like arguably the best game that we've played. It's the best WiiWare game that we've played, in that it's the best game that, like, it's a quality game and it makes sense for it to be a WiiWare title. Because it leans heavily into the Wii's, into the features of the Wii. Not good enough, I see. Yeah. We all love our jank. The original Blood was only 4, but then they released the Plasma Pack as a bonus episode. All versions of Blood now come with the extra episode, Angela says. Plasma Pack. That's good. Look, Link. There's a Gibdo hive, just like the one that appeared near Karakar Bazaar. Ah, a hive. Ooh. I don't like the Gibdos anymore. Oh, it's so I'm so uncomfortable. Both the hive and those tornadoes are reported to have shown up at the same time, too. But it's not only the one hive, there are 3 to deal with, each just outside the town gates. I don't have a clairvoyant sand seal to know a massive Gibdo attack is coming. Don't need a clairvoyant sand seal to know a massive Gibdo attack is coming. Right now, those hives are durable and nearly impervious to attack. But when they open and begin releasing Gibdos, they're vulnerable. The Gibdos won't wait outside our walls forever. So when they launch their attack, that's our chance to strike. Oh, thank you for the wheel, Waz. We can do that. There's also a blood too, but you haven't heard very good things about that one. Well, that's never stopped you before, right? Thank you, Cows, by the way, for giving a shout out to our friend Angelus, and those who have not yet followed are encouraged to use that link. Angelus does a lot of retro stuff, leans heavily into PC games, and is certainly not afraid to play games of dubious reputations. As well as a lot of excellent stuff. How did you enjoy? You played Mad Father the other night, right? How did you enjoy that one? I really like that game. Let's spin the wheel. This is green is it something? This is sweet jalapeno sauce. All right. So we actually tried this one out for the first time the other night. The sweet jalapeno sauce actually has virtually no heat. It's extremely mild. But it has a really delightful flavor, and I think like it's nice and refreshing. I think it tastes great on some fish. That's what I would use it. That's what I would use it on. It's got the kind of flavor I'd like to pair with fish. Mad Father is fun. I hated the sliding puzzle though. Slide puzzles are always a disaster. This is not the first time someone has challenged me to enjoy the entire bottle. Fish hot sauce. I like a little bit of spice with my fish. I don't eat a whole lot of fish. I like fish, but I like it in very plain, sort of straightforward preparations. Just like maybe baked or pan fried. I usually don't like it in a lot of other things, and I don't like to mix seafood and dairy. So let's enjoy a healthy serving of this. It's very runny sauce. All these sauces are very runny. I gotta be very careful not to spill it everywhere. Very mild sauce, but boy, what a fine flavor. So far we've tried 2 of this set that I got, and I like them. I like them both a lot. These are from a set. It says The Good Hurt Fuego by Thoughtfully. That's where all these little bottles come from. And so far, I've only had 2 of the sauces, but I'm a big fan of both. This sweet jalapeno, very good. And bacon cayenne was the other one. If it's being repeated, it must be a good idea, Tuesday says. I like how Tuesday's thinking. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna be outnumbered. When I went to New Orleans, I ate a lot of catfish. There's some really good catfish out there, Angela says. New Orleans food is pretty amazing. Welcome in, Tabby Slime. Hope you're doing well. I just noticed Gibdos are impossible to kill unless you use fire or water on them. Well, first of all, I think that piece of information is actually incorrect. And secondly, I would encourage you to be very careful of what you chat in a stream that is tagged blind, no spoilers, no backseating in so many ways. Please respect our policies. We're happy to have you here if you are okay with that. All right. Let's get back to it. When they launch their attack, that's our chance to strike. We just step away mid-sentence.
Come. Come. To where I am.
Again, you heard it, didn't you? Come. Is it calling out to us?
Hmm?
Lady Riju, Link, is something the matter? I thought it's nothing. Link, for now, we should focus on protecting Gerudo Town from the enemies at our gates. We must prepare for battle. Alright, I suppose I follow. No worries. No worries. No harm done. I don't know why it wouldn't have come up for you, but no harm was done, and now you know, so we're all good. But yeah, the way we tend to do things around here is a much more cautious approach. People tune in to watch the very slow and painful way that I go about figuring things out. Or they don't because they can't stand the agony. The Sand Shroud, the sudden appearance of the Gibdos and their hives, strange events keep happening one after another. And we saw Zelda near Karakar Bazaar, but she hasn't been seen anywhere around Gerudo Town. There's something bigger going on, but for now, we need to focus on the problem at hand and prepare to fight. Link, I need your help again. Speak with Buliara and the soldiers and help us organize our defenses. You have questions about preparing for battle. What's the plan? Talk to Captain Teak in the yard. Work with her and decide how best to deploy our forces. Every character I talk to says, go talk to this other character. No one's giving me answers. They're just pushing me down the chain. Pata is in the courtyard. She's in charge of the materials we have on hand. We could reinforce our defenses with them. If you need anything, you should talk to her. Any questions about preparing? The Gibgos we've encountered in the desert do not fall easily when struck. Attacks only seem to dull the blade, but fire attacks, as well as Lady Riju's lightning, appear to be very effective against them. My go-to for Gibdos has been ice. So it looks like every element works, but I've been relying on ice to fight them. Rather than relying on the brute force of swords and spears, we should try to explore other ways to damage them. In any case, we learned in the last fight that they are not unbeatable. That is enough to give us hope. What's the plan? I don't know. Talk to someone else. Yeah, but the thing of it was just immediately after Riju's like, talk to her. She's in charge. And then I ask her, and she says, I don't know. Go talk to someone else. What do you want? I haven't forgotten the trouble you got me into before, but if you defeat more enemies than I do during this battle, I could see my way to forgiving you. And I have to admit it, I really, really enjoyed firing the cannon in the moment. I've been itching to do it again. I can't worry about the training area right now. Better to focus on the battle at hand. Stay calm, Sudri. Stay focused. Trust Lady Riju. It's fine if you're going to fight alongside us. Just try not to get in the way. The best thing to do is to make sure all of our defenses are ready for what's coming. I'd wanted to attach electricity-emitting material to our weapons, kind of like Lady Riju's ability, but they're rare, valuable items that have to be taken from electric Lizalfos. So instead, we'll try using materials that generate fire. Maybe those will work. Here's hoping. I mean... Oh no. I don't have any electric Lizalfos horns. I've got some tails. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh no, nope, that's not electric. Well, never mind. I was gonna make a snarky comment about how my pockets were full of those, but I attached an electric Lizalfos horn to my spear, like another guard suggested, but I don't know. This seems like such a simple solution. Is it really going to be the key to defeating the Gibdos? Well, we can't know for sure until we try. Nothing we've done so far has been the answer, anyway. Alright. Hives of monsters have appeared outside the town walls. It won't be long before we'll need to deal with this threat. How should we deploy our forces? Who should we send, and where? We could spread them out to lightly cover the gates, or maybe a concentrated force to protect a weakened position. We need to decide who to send where. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Alright. Spear troops. I mean, I have no idea. Why are you asking me? I don't even know what the... If you change your mind, please let me know. I don't even know what the layout of the town is. Gerudo Town sits on a diagonal. What do you mean North Gate, East Gate? The West Gate. There are no such gates. I guess this is North, this is East, and this is West? Is there a West Gate? What time is it? It's 1 p.m. Where's the sun? It's moving to the right. So this is the east gate. So this is the south gate. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. This is the west gate. East gate, north gate. Okay.
Ah. Oh.
Cannon to the north gate.
Ah. Oh.
Spear troops. East gate.
Oh. Ah.
Sword
Oh.
troops. West gate.
Ah. Oh. Oh.
All right. So we did go down and talk to her and ask, what's the plan? And we did get another answer of, I don't know. What do you think? But this time it was, what do you think the plan should be? For all of their, like, for all of their might, the Gerudo military is run very lackadaisically. I guess that's why they haven't taken over all of Hyrule.
Ah.
I've been gathering materials that I think might be useful in battle. Feel free to take anything you need from here. Also, I'm confident that I can build a barricade at any of the gates. Would that help? Let's talk barricades. There are 3 gates from the palace. The north gate is ahead, the west gate is left, and the east gate is right. Alright, well, see, I did... I've got an idea for a barricade. I'll use iron barrels or wood to block the path. Which gate should I set it up at? I think the west gate is where I put the sword team. I figured they'll be least effective. West gate's been set up. Barricade's been set up at the west gate. That should slow down any enemies that attack that position. Free bombs? I'm not going to say no to that. I like to think most people in this world would just want to chill. I mean, Hyrule is a land of beauty and abundance, so it's very difficult to disagree. Alright, are we ready? The preparations are complete. Fingers crossed that this goes smoothly. Link. I'm curious about the voice we heard earlier, but... Situation report. Large numbers of Gibdos are moving to attack the town. Before anything else, we need to deal with this. Oh, I put the, Liara, they have the town surrounded. Stay strong. This threat is also an opportunity. Fight well and we can wipe them out in one battle. Hives and all. Prepare yourselves for battle. Let's show them the true power of the Gerudo.
Oh.
Protect our chief. Protect our town. Let's go.
Monsters have appeared outside town. Shore up the defenses at the gate. Enemies have emerged from the hive at the east gate. Stop them. Enemies are pouring out of the hive near the north gate too. Take them out. Yes! That hive is out of action.
Why is it a bad temperature? Why is it always a bad temperature for me?
Enemies from the hive near the west gate. Let's hit it with lightning. Flying enemy. Oh, right. Another hive down.
They're letting one get away.
Flying enemies from the west gate's hive. Time for a lightning strike or two.
Flying enemies?
The enemies won't stop coming until we wipe out all the hives. That's the last of the hives. All we have to do now is clear out the rest of the Gibdos. Enemies are nearing the center of town. Prepare to attack. Eliminate every enemy you see for the last line of defense.
Victory. They fly now. I've never seen that movie, but I've seen the trailer. Link, I'm incredibly grateful for your help in the battle. On behalf of all the Gerudo, thank you. I suspect the Gibdo threat will calm down a bit now that we've wiped out the hives that were surrounding the town. I noticed that the hives crumbled into sand when we destroyed them. I wonder if the Gibdos have some kind of connection to the sand. Or maybe they're connected to the sand shroud. Did they make it? Did it summon them? And then there's the voice that you and I both heard. A voice and lightning. This reminds me of something. Link, there's something you should see. Come down to the mural in the underground shelter. It's from Spaceballs, right? That's the best Star Wars movie.
Oh.
You fought well against the Gibdos. Glad you're all right. It would have been unacceptable for an important guest of Lady Riju, even a Vo, to be injured. You may pass through here, get some rest, and recover first after such a fierce battle. Alright, so the thing is that we went through here a long time ago and talked to everyone and did some of the side quests. I guess we didn't do everything. We were supposed to help teach a class. Is the class in session? I guess not. I don't know what time it's supposed to happen. Would you like to sit in on a lesson? It would probably be a great learning experience for you and for the class. Maybe you could come by in the evening. The classes for the older Gerudo. The daytime classes for the younger students. I don't think they're quite ready to meet a Vo. 7 p.m. is not evening. How do I play the how do I play the Song of Double Time and speed things up? Red pillars and light. Oh, Link, you came. Look at the mural on this wall. It is thought to have been painted by the ancestors of the Gerudo. It appears that when they created it, they were also using the shelter to hide. Perhaps the Gerudo of the distant past were also beset by some great disaster. Anyway, the writing on the mural says, standing back to back with the throne, witness red pillars across a vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. You who can hear my voice, come to me, I await you. That mysterious voice that spoke to us. Its words reminded me of this mural. This image must represent a location of some kind, and the engraved words are a riddle to discovering its location. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Alright, I mean, we're good. I know where that is. I'll go do that. Alright, hey, more people are showing up. Alright, is it evening now? I wonder if it's too early to be teaching the young ones about Vo. Then again, the more they know, the better prepared they are for the world around them. Why don't you teach me what time of day you consider evening? Don't be nervous. The lesson will start once everyone is here and seated. It shouldn't be too much longer, I don't think. This is where I teach the class on Vo. It's only for students who are willing to engage. If you're interested, you're welcome to join, but you have to participate. Count me in.
Hi.
Okay, everyone pay attention. Today we're going to have a very special lesson. We have a Vo here with us. Just try to relax and be your regular normal selves when you're talking to him. Alright.
Oh.
Britanna, let's see what you can do. Britanna. I can't do it. I think I need that drink from the canteen to give me energy. Are you okay? Let's not push you too hard today, alright? We'll stop here. Alright, so... Alright, that's why we didn't finish this quest. I don't have that drink from the canteen. I remembered we didn't finish the quest, but I didn't remember why. Alright, so that's where we're trying to go. I've actually already been out to this thing before, I just didn't know... I didn't really understand how to interact with it at the time. My bow is gone. Oh, no. No, this is the center point. Coming out to this isn't what I need to do. That's right. Oh, maybe that one isn't the center point. One, two. Well, I see 2, 3. Can you believe it? It's almost as if I have no idea what I'm doing. Where to go? Love how fast you can zoom up or down in this. Oh no! Some of the... Yiga. Some of the fans broke off. This device is much more difficult to steer when it's missing some of its fans, you know. The optimization is really impressive. You know, I don't play like most of the games I play are really from a different time, right? So like I want to say I've never seen anything like it, but it's not very meaningful when I say that. I don't think it's untrue. I definitely think this is very impressive. But, like, when it comes to, like, games where, like, we're thinking about, like, falling from the sky to Earth, like, my point of comparison would be, like, Pilot Wing 64. Which, you know, I think a few games have come out between then and now. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh.
They use water to move that stone back and forth. That's interesting. build this one instead. I don't think I need to go quite as high as I... The other flying device is for going really high. This one is for... You know, it'll get you height, but it's for more forward movement too. Don't go anywhere. Oh, it's so much easier than I thought. I mean, is this is... Oh, I can't turn this one. It just goes where I need it to go. Alright, well, that's one way for things to be. I just mean, like, for what the Switch is, this seems to just work, whereas other big open world games have frame rate issues, bugs, loading screens, or whatever. It does all feel rather seamless to me. I know that, like, you know... There are a couple points where, like, people who are sort of more sensitive to those kind of issues would, kind of point out. Yeah, it's, I have no complaints. I didn't even have to move the other one? Why not? Where's half the puzzle? Hey, I've seen one of these before. I was right. We do need the sage to activate these. I wonder if my flying device was deactivated. Nope, it's still there. Except I can't get to it. I didn't really line up with the cutscene didn't really line up with our approach. Link. Did you see that, Link? It's Zelda. What? She's gone. There goes my device without me. Oh my goodness. I saw the lights of the red pillars and hurried here as quickly as I could. It cannot be coincidence that we've seen someone who looks like Zelda twice, but a mystery for another time. Did you solve the mural's riddle and cause this to appear? I'm impressed. If I remember correctly, the mural said unite the pillars in light and reveal the lightning stone and open the way. Maybe the lightning strike is the key. Maybe my lightning strike is the key. Alright, I'm going to stand back. What do you know? Oh, Gibdo hives. Riju's power of lightning. When Riju's aura is charged, you can call on her for a lightning attack. Alright, I'm already feeling crowded with Riju here, so let's,
Here we go.
Wow, the range on this thing just kind of goes on forever, huh? Oh, she's keeping up with me. Lightning Temple. Let's go. Think we're going to make it through this in about 30 minutes? I have my doubts. Gibdo.
be responsible for all this. Come on, let's take it down together.
I mean, this is it? Just boss fight?
What? Does that mean it's like the other giftings? That's it. Attacks should be effective. Link! Nothing but sand wherever we look. Where did it go?
It's right. It's like right here in front of me. I'm not confused.
That was a big one. Are you okay? Be careful. Are you okay?
Why are my attacks all so weak? Did my fusion not fuse?
Are you okay?
What's my weapon situation here? It didn't. No wonder my weapon is so weak. Or it just broke right away. Oh, it did.
Are you okay? Be careful.
Richu, where'd you go?
That was a big one. Are you okay?
Imagine being someone with a moth phobia. I'm watching through my fingers. Oh, I forgot about that. I mean, I knew butterflies. I remembered butterflies. I didn't think about moths. How they're basically the same, right?
Take it off.
I'm trying to take it out quickly, Chaos. Ugh.
Link!
The two are close enough for me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I get it. It being set on fire is rather satisfying. Coward! It flew up toward the roof. Maybe there's some way to go up after it inside the structure. Come on, Link. Let's look for a way in.
Here we go.
Ta-da! Read you. Read you. Hey, where'd you go? Nope. There we go. That's all I wanted. I'm generally afraid of most bugs, Waz says, especially when they are bigger than they should be, like moths and butterflies. I'm not really afraid of butterflies or moths. The moths are kind of gross, but butterflies I'm not really afraid of. But I've never had a bad experience with either, so... Anything that, yeah, well, I mean, I don't exactly like for bugs to land on me, but... Flame emitter? It's very washed out in here. I guess that's supposed to be like sand particles floating through the air. Who needs fire? I've got like hundreds of thousands of bright bloom seeds. Bedtime for me, Waz says. Much love, Frownie. Much love, Chad. Hey, thank you, Waz. Always great to spend some time with you. I hope that you sleep well, and hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Since it's real late, I'll point out for all who may be interested, tomorrow night is more lit in the first part of the stream, and Jump King in the second part. The never-ending torment of Jump King will continue to never end. Well, I did not know that was going to break away.
These flames make it impossible to go further.
What? Impossible for who? Oops.
Hey, the flames have gone out. Now we can move ahead.
What?
What? Fireballs now? Looks like we're stuck again. The fireball stopped. I'm on my way, Link.
Okay, we skipped a couple rooms back there. Let me go see what we missed out on. What if I climb up here? There's an invisible wall. I'm trying not to sneeze. I think I'm okay. What was down here? Nothing? This is just a jump scare? Oh no! No, it's a real scare and I'm real afraid. Okay, room is just for goodies. Most of these kind of rooms probably will be. Let's have some food. Alright. Secret area back here, perhaps? No problem. Oh. Alright, it's nothing I need. Pac-Man with teeth, not so scary. Room of hopeful light. I see he's got a friend buried in the sand, too. Wouldn't want you to miss out on the fun. Oh my goodness. I regret inviting you to the party. That trap didn't faze me at all. I love it. Just a spear. I'm alright. Oh. Now the temple begins. Oh my. This is substantial. Link, I'm certain that the mural we saw in town was trying to guide us here. And I believe it will also find whoever that voice we've been hearing is. Hey, the floor started to rise, then slammed back down.
Daughter of the Garuda. This platform connects to the very top of this temple. Use your power to charge the 4 batteries, and it will function once more. Heed my words.
I heard that voice very clearly just now. It's calling to me. It said I should use my power to charge the 4 batteries. The monster we fought outside earlier fled to the top of this temple. And the voice that has been speaking to us said the platform should be able to take us all the way up there. If that's true, we could corner the monster at the top. We might also figure out who is talking to us and why. Okay, Link, we need to go to the very top. To start, we should do what the mysterious voice suggested and try to find those 4 battery devices. Alright, my friends, we will do that, but we will not do that tonight. I am going to save. Double save. And we're going to call it a stream right here. Thank you very much for your company tonight, my friends. Our WiiWare Marathon finally yielded some positive results. We had a wonderful surprising game with Lit. We will play more of that tomorrow night at the start of the stream. We will play more Tears of the Kingdom next week, probably on Monday night in the later portion of the stream. I should be back tomorrow, like I said, though, with Lit and Jump King. I'm going to try and start up around 10 p.m. Central Time, give or take. And I'll let you know in the Discord as I'm going live. I've been late every night this week by at least a little bit, so that trend may continue. But I'm going to do my best to aim for 10, 11 at the latest p.m. Central Time. Hopefully I'll get to see you. If not for that, then I should be back all next week. The WiiWare Marathon will continue as it has been doing. We'll have more Tears of the Kingdom, more Jump King, and something else. There's a little bit of space on the schedule for one other thing, so... And there's nothing else that we're currently working on in that space. So... Who knows? We'll see. Thanks for the lovely Tears stream. Thank you, Cows, for being here. Thank you for staying up past your bedtime as well. Hey, Eddie, welcome back, or thank you for the lurk. At either rate, we are wrapping up. Those who I won't see, have a great weekend. And hopefully we'll be able to enjoy some time together again as soon as possible next week. I'm going to send us off on a raid. I'm going to send us in the direction of Nordic Eden. Eden is live. She does a variety of things. She's usually retro about half the time. She juggles retro and modern titles, I guess kind of like I do. Not strictly family friendly. You may hear adult language or conversation topics. Nothing too outrageous, I don't think, probably, but mild heads up about that. I don't actually know what she's planning to do tonight. It's a super secret stream, and right now she's playing some games with the chat, so who knows what will be in store for us over there. But we'll head in that way. I haven't seen Eden in a little while. Be well, my friends. Thank you one last time for being here. Hopefully we will be able to enjoy spending some time together again in the very near future. Be well until then. We're all out of things to do here for tonight. It is time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.